In this video, we're going to share all the secrets about Joan Rivers that her daughter just revealed. Some stories will surprise you. Let's dive in.
This video is not for the faint of heart. Be careful proceeding.
Hello?
These are not going to be easy topics. Many of the things I'm about to say and show you will have a deep impact on you. I'm just making sure I give you all a warning, because we are covering Kent's life from start to finish. Of course, in multiple parts, otherwise known as Ghosts of Caramel, Maine. Let's run it back to when Kent was just a baby. It's 1965, and Kent's mother wants to have a day of fun with the kids. She and her brother gather everyone up, and they head to a motel that's just up the road because it has a pool. And once they arrived, she decided, I'm going to head out and let my brother look after everyone. Although when she was gone, her brother picked Kent up and threw him into the pool as hard as he could. So hard, it knocked the wind out of Kent. He sunk and fell unconscious. And then Kent found himself in a dark cave. As he looked around, the only source of light was coming from a tree that is on fire. Looking for some source of comfort, he walks up to the tree, and then a voice whispered over his shoulder.
Spirit.
Then Kent wakes up to his sister slapping his back because she was terrified that Kent was... Keep in mind, Kent is literally a baby. Life started off very hard. And even worse were the strange occurrences at home. 2 years go by, and now they are staying at this house. All of the kids share a bedroom upstairs. They have 2 bunk beds, one on either side of the wall. And all night they would hear humming. This humming was singing the tune of Hush Little Baby, Don't You Cry. Even worse, when the kids tried to tell their dad, he wouldn't believe them and would even blame them for the stomping and humming. He would run to the room with a belt, and these kids were completely on their own. And when they finally would fall asleep, they would wake up to their bed completely shaking back and forth. And one thing scared them more than anything. It was a man that they would watch float across their house. He had no legs, and it looked like he was floating in slow motion. And his hands would move in bizarre ways as if he was speaking in sign language. And the scariest noise for Kent was one that would come from outside of his door in the middle of the night. It is extremely hard to describe, but Kent would say that it sounded like electricity that got shorted out, except in the form of a voice. And that dream, the tree, would become a reoccurring thing for Kent. He finds himself in the cave, walks up to the tree, and then a voice whispers over his shoulder, Spirit. And every time it whispered, he would wake up. And that is a brief overview of Kent's childhood. Next, I'm going to cover his teen years, and then we're going to cover his life as an adult. This story just gets crazier and crazier. Go look up Ghosts of Caramel, Maine if you want to hear the story from the man himself. But just know that all this pictures, everything, the story, it comes from Kent.
Honestly, this must have been a tough situation to be in, because as you could tell, they were going through some paranormal activity and their parents didn't believe them, which is why it's understandable why the parents would think that the kids are just making stuff up. This sort of paranormal activity caused them to get in trouble and feel like they were on their own, so that's not good. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comments.
And likes to go on adventures in old abandoned areas, sometimes even staying overnight. In this video, he decides to stay overnight in the old Spooner's Tunnel, a tunnel completely devoid of life, located in the middle of nowhere. The tunnel was built in 1981 and is the longest disused railway tunnel in New Zealand, after it failed to be connected to the National Rail Network and eventually closed in 1955. As Omega arrives, he immediately has second thoughts after laying his eyes on the spooky tunnel. Despite that, he still continued and went inside to look for a place to settle for the night.
The nerves are really starting to kick in now. What? I want to be spending a night in this thing. Oh no. I don't know about this, guys. What the freak? It's too dark to go in there without any form or source of light, so that's the next thing we need to get out of the pack. Oh, there's my baby. This is my massive dolphin torch. It's a really good torch, as you can see. It pretty much shines right down to the end of the tunnel there, so this thing will do the trick, I'm sure. Alright, Max, you ready for another adventure? Alright, Max. Let's do this. I managed to secure myself a place to stay for the night, and as you can see out here, it is totally dark now. The sun's gone right down, there's no more light left. If I turn my light off, now this is the freaky thing, when I turn this light off it is totally pitch black and silent. You ready? Here we go. Wow. I'm not doing too bad at this point. I feel good having the dog here. Where are you, Max? Max! There you are, there he is. I feel better having my dog with me. I mean, obviously, if I didn't have Max, it'd be a little bit creepy. Obviously, I feel like safer with my dog being here. He will always bark if anyone comes uninvited to visit us in the night. So I'll always wake up. I'm a light sleeper as well, so I'm always going to wake up to hearing Max's bark. Don't know, Max, I'm always going to hear what you're going to say to me, eh? But yeah, tea is served, looking very yummy. Obviously, I'm starving hungry, so I'm going to eat that right now.
Now, aside from the creepy dark atmosphere from the tunnel, things seem to be going well. Omega has some food, and even has a little power nap. However, he eventually realizes that he has no signal within the depths of the tunnel, but he needs to make a search on his phone. So he heads back to the entrance, and as he arrives, he reloads the internet page on his phone to show the current time. It is now just hitting 4:10 a.m., and he is about to go back inside. When he does, things get really creepy, and he captures something absolutely terrifying.
We're gonna go back in. We're gonna complete our overnight challenge. Yes, yes we do. Alright, Max, let's go back in. Here it is. Woo! Max! Oh, shit. Oh my gosh, damn tripod. I hear some sort of tune on it. Max, come here! Come here. No. Max. Who's that? Who's that, Max? What the actual? Can you guys hear that? Max, where is it? I don't know if you guys can hear this on the camera, but there's something. What is that? What the? Hello? What is that? Max, what is that? Hello? Is there somebody here? That's just creepy as... What the hell? Is anyone here? What is that? Oh! Max! Hurry up! Max! Max! What is that? Anyone here? What is that? Oh! Max! Hurry up! Max! Max! Get me out!
After heading back into the tunnel, a strange toy can be seen on the floor, just playing Happy Birthday repeatedly. And then his heart sinks into the depths of despair after he sees a creepy man sticking out from one of the manholes on the tunnel walls. So he does what anyone filled with despair would do: run away without a second thought. Omega says that he has no idea what happened, nor why anyone would be lurking in this long abandoned tunnel after 4 a.m., especially since it is freezing cold and located far from where any people should be. He is also confused as to why his dog Max didn't bark or react at all to the presence or sight of this man, almost as if he was a complete ghost, which is strange as Max is usually very alert. So, was this a real man lying in wait to pounce, using a creepy toy as bait? Or something paranormal? Whatever the case, it's certainly chilling either way.
This is a very speculative video, but as you could tell, he's really in the middle of nowhere and it's not suitable for anybody to just be sitting out there, especially an older person. I don't think they would be out in that sort of environment, especially at 4 in the morning. You guys let me know what you think.
Around the holidays of 2012, a family was doing a night ghost tour in Chicago. Most of the spots the tour guide took them to were quite boring, but there was one house toward the end of the tour that seemed quite promising. Unfortunately for the family, the house was closed at night and they could only look through the windows. The father asked if he could take a few photos through the mail flap on the front door. After some consideration, the tour guide said that would be okay. The following is what he captured that evening. If we look closer at the photo, we can see what appears to be 2 translucent feet side by side. The comment section is quite divided on whether it's simply a lens flare or a ghost. Although it's difficult to say for sure, the feet do seem rather creepy.
Go slow. Go slow. If one of these popped out at me, I would literally die. Okay, too close. No, go turn, Kelly. How do these people sleep in this house at night with this in here? If one of these popped out at me, I mean, I'm feeling like they're going to, and I know they're not. Oh. Yeah. Okay.
The paranormal events caught on camera.
This next clip is one of those obscure videos that's been on the internet for years, but not too many people have seen it. Now, the story goes that a guy named Mike had been seeing something walking near the tree line of the woods that surround his home. One night, he decides to grab a flashlight and go to investigate.
I mean, maybe creature or some sort. So, I have no idea what it is, but just saying. Swear to God. Just try to find that. There was a. What the hell?
So this is a pretty old video, and even though I researched, I can't even confirm the original source. But it's definitely creepy, and I don't know what that is. So, is it a real creature caught on camera, or just a fake? As always, you decide.
He's been putting up videos on YouTube, and he is now the #1 most subscribed to musician in Canada on YouTube. And number 20th in the world.
Are you hearing this?
Flown out to Atlanta just to meet with him and meet different producers and different people. I was actually going to meet Jermaine Dupri at his studio.
How did you find Justin?
I saw him online for the first time. My family, friends had all told me that you're a fool if you don't go meet this kid.
Yes.
So I called up my partner, Scooter, and we came together and we met. He sang my song for me.
Yep.
Better than
Which
me.
one?
At the time.
You got it bad. Really? Yep.
He had a higher pitch, so it was a little bit better. Yeah.
Surviving Hollywood, Justin Bieber Part 1. Man, let me tell you, this man was like the new age Bow Wow. He was manipulated, tossed around, went to almost all the producers, man. Diddy, Jermaine Dupri, man, like, man, if we were a fly on the wall, this man's life is crazy, man. He went from being a pop star to being Christian to meeting his crazy now girlfriend that stalked him literally for years just to be in the position that she's in right now. This is all alleged, but we just gonna go through this man's storyline and how he got to a point where he's at right now.
In this next video, a man made a grave mistake by doing something that none of us should ever try. Alberto is a young man who was tired of receiving financial support from his parents, and so he thought to attempt the unthinkable. That is, he decided to make contact with the paranormal world in order to try and get rich and famous through a pact with a demon. However, he did not get the results he expected. Instead, very strange and bizarre things began to occur around his home and his life situation. He even started to feel sick, but luckily, he got better within a few weeks. These strange events, however, eventually grew to the point where he could see shadow people walking around his house and voices calling him, as well as some objects moving around on their own. One night, he makes a video walking around his house explaining his situation, and he captures true terror everywhere.
Estaba aquí en mi casa, pues descansando. Ya saben que yo no me duermo temprano y se están escuchando ruidos en la cocina. Estaba viendo yo la televisión, pero pues ya llevo un rato. Me da miedo ir a asomarme porque
He heard a noise coming from the kitchen, so he decided to record, but didn't manage to capture anything. However, on his way back to his room, he captured something sinister behind him, a shadow figure, as well as something that looked like a young woman. After talking with some people, he decided to try and contact the creature through a paranormal game aimed to make the spirit show itself again. But as he walks around the house later on, it appears this terrifying figure is already waiting for him.
ya que está difícil ir grabando y tomando fotografía. Vamos a ver ahora acá en este cuarto.
Waiting behind the side of his bed, just watching Alberto. You can see its pale grey face and long dark hair. The entity lies in wait behind his bed, as if waiting for Alberto to go to sleep, so it can harm him or leech off his energy, making his health deteriorate. Maybe this will serve as a warning for those who try to mess with the paranormal, especially if it's for something selfish like attempting to gain fame and become rich. You may end up with an entity.
No matter what, you should never play with a Ouija board or try to connect with any spirits because you do not know what you could let into your life. So that's not a good idea. And especially doing it for self-benefit, that's never going to work out in the end. You got to just go get it out the mud. You guys just be safe out there and let me know your thoughts on this.
Yeah, so this is a transition from George's thing to open water. It is torture. You're in the middle of the ocean. Look, check out this water. And then in a second, this is going to be glassy clear. What the heck? This is crazy. What did we just go through here? That's insane.
Did you get a video?
Yeah.
Dude, gosh. I mean,
This is so weird. Over there.
The bizarre thing is there's like no change in depth. Went from like 57 meters to 49.
What?
And then 50 meters.
But I mean, that's like just a different world over there. What was that?
Dude, you have got to take photos of it. Look at that. It's that whole fucking region.
Yeah. From horizon to horizon.
I gotta see on the phone where the fuck we are.
Yeah.
I can physically see the fuck we are. I'm sorry, my bad.
Wow. Yeah, and now it's just glassy clear.
Kim Kardashian. You know what I mean?
Right.
That I was at the wedding and I caught the bouquet. Isn't that exciting? Yeah. First thing to catch from her that didn't need a shot of penicillin.
Do you really know about the secrets of Joan Rivers' life, beyond her controversial jokes and countless face changes? 10 years after she passed away, her daughter is now sharing shocking stories about Joan that were kept quiet before. She's also revealed how many times her mom actually had surgery to change her look. In this video, we're going to share all the secrets about Joan Rivers that her daughter just revealed. Some stories will surprise you. Let's dive in.
Was such a dog. To get me down the aisle, they threw a bone. You know what I'm trying to...
Joan's early life and career. Joan Rivers was born Joan Alexandra Malinsky in Brooklyn, New York on June 8, 1933. She was the youngest of two daughters raised by Russian immigrant parents. Her father was a medical doctor who instilled in her a love of humor that would later become her trademark and profession. Joan Rivers wasn't just a funny lady, but a sharp mind. Having graduated with high honors from Barnard College, she dove headfirst into the blooming world of New York comedy in the 1960s. But I bet you don't know that before the limelight, her talent was evident, and she made notable appearances on shows like Candid Camera. But it was in 1965 that her career truly skyrocketed. She earned a guest spot on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. It became her actual breakout moment, leading to her show, The Joan Rivers Show, in the 1970s. Her razor-sharp wit and self-deprecating humor earned her a vast audience base, and she became a prominent figure on television, appearing on programs like The Carol Burnett Show and Hollywood Squares. But Joan wasn't one to be confined to just performing. She was a multi-talented woman, venturing into writing and directing. In 1973, she co-wrote a TV movie and even directed her film, Rabbit Test, in 1978. By the 1980s, Joan Rivers had become a mainstay on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson, gaining prominence through her quick wit and unapologetic humor. Triumphs, losses, and comebacks. Juan's versatility will shock you. Juan's success went beyond the screen as she extended her talent to print. She wrote a bestseller titled The Life and Hard Times of Heidi Abramowitz. It is a hilarious faux autobiography based on one of her signature characters. This literary success was just the beginning, as Rivers went on to pen several more books. However, the 1980s also saw a controversial chapter in her career. In 1986, she launched her late-night talk show on Fox, directly competing with The Tonight Show. This move led to a public falling out with Carson, who saw it as a betrayal of their friendship.
This is so cool, you guys. Cody and I got invited to go through this old school. Look at this, how awesome! I left my flashlight at home though, and it's about to get dark, so we gotta get a move on.
So I want you guys to watch by the door on the right-hand side. You see a face actually appear and look at us and watch us for quite a while. Very interesting.
Is it safe to walk? I like to be around children to influence them. This is a 1 in a million find right here.
Now this to me absolutely looks like a hooded skull standing back behind my left shoulder. I absolutely know that there is something there at this moment because I stopped it, I lightened it up, and as I turn around, it's not there, guys. So yeah, there's absolutely something demonic standing right there.
I don't know why I'm so excited, but I'm excited. Wow, this is so cool. This is truly amazing to walk through this place, you know? You guys check this out. Look at this. Look at this. This is on her porch. Watch. How amazing. This is so amazing. Look at this, guys. Look at this. So she didn't know what this was. Okay. This is actually orbs. And where there's a lot of demonic activity, you will see this. And this is something so crazy. People that have had like 5 or 6 demons in their house at one time have sent me things like this.
Hey, look, if you're just out here f***ing with me, you're fixing to end up in jail. You understand? So where are you? Nope, I'm getting the f*** out of here. I'm done with this shit, man.
Back in 2019, a TikTok user by the name of Security1275 would begin to document his nights on patrol at his local cemetery. The following is a compilation of some of his more haunting experiences.
Okay, I'm back. The door was open again. Hello, security. Okay. I don't know how the hell they keep opening these. Hello? Yeah. Hey, you need to come out. I'm not playing anymore. I don't know where the hell these people are. Where. Jesus Christ. All right, call. All right, guys. There was somebody standing in the corner. I just saw that when my video uploaded, and what the The lights are flickering on and off. Hang on a second, guys. So, don't know what the hell's going on here, but I'm about to check this out. Okay, guys. I'm really not sure what's going on here. Nope. Yeah, I'm done. This is some spooky going on here. Nope. This is why my security officer quit. Just so y'all can be witness here. I'm checking all this. I'm getting the hell out of here. This is my day off. I hear leaves crickling and nope. There was a kid standing. Somebody was standing right over here when I walked right past them to the left. What is going on? I'm basically just securing all this stuff right now. Just making sure there's nobody in here. Anybody in here? Hello? Yeah, but listen, you got to get out of here. You're going to have to come talk to me, okay? Where you at? I can't see you. You're correct. So you need to come out, okay? You guys hear this? This is broad daylight. I don't know where this kid is. Where are you? So what is going on, you guys? There is a red truck out here. and the chapel lights just came on. Hello? Hey, look, if you're just out here with me, you're fixing to end up in jail. You understand? So where are you? Nope, I'm getting done with this shit, man. Nope. Hell to the no. Somebody's out here with me, or this is some scary shit. I ain't doing this garbage no more.
If this is real, my man is going to need a raise, because that is probably one of the most terrifying things I've ever seen in my life. And it does seem very evil, because every time he goes in, you can hear it say, "Get out." Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if you guys will work there.
This is why you should set up security cameras in your home. A man set up a camera to keep an eye on his newborn daughter, but later that night at 3 a.m., something downright chilling was caught.
Now this next video was suggested to me by someone who wishes to remain anonymous. According to them, they had found this video on social media with little to no context. It seems to have been posted by someone who was either at a clinic or a hospital sitting patiently in the waiting room. However, something about this space just seems off. The person who took this seems to have been waiting here for quite some time, with no one else around. Lacking other people in this room, the video gets a whole lot strange when this is captured. Take a look. Somehow, a shadow appears with no one else around. The whole space is entirely devoid of any patients, yet strangely, a silhouette is cast. Initially, it seems as if the shadow was cast by someone off camera, but when the person filming pans the phone to show the whole space, no one is there. No person or object is moving like the shadow on the wall. And neither is there anyone or anything disappearing before reappearing again. The shadow seems to be something of its own. While it's hard to say what exactly was caught on camera, the mystery alone has led many to believe that this may just be something beyond explanation. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
This eerie video comes from TikTok user Beth, I'll tag her below. And one night, she notices her daughter stop in front of the staircase, look up in the dark hallway, and wave, which you'll see here. Feeling a bit creeped out, she decides to sit her down and ask her a few questions about just what she was waving at. And they weren't ready for what she was about to say. Now it should be noted that she does have a follow-up to this video, so definitely go check it out. But as always, let me know what you think.
Can you tell Mummy who you were waving to?
No.
Why?
Because I don't know who it is.
Okay, well what did they look like?
No, I have nothing.
Why won't you tell Mummy who it was?
I don't know.
Please tell me.
But it's nobody. A girl.
It was a girl?
Yeah.
And what did they look like?
It looks like me. It just looks like me.
Was she young?
Yeah.
Is she your friend?
No.
She's not your friend now?
No.
Is she not very nice?
No.
Is she mean?
Yeah.
Does she say mean things to you?
Yeah.
Where have you seen her before?
Nowhere.
So you've only seen her at the top of the stairs?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you wave at her and blow her a kiss, does she wave back and blow kisses back?
No.
No.
What does she do when you blow a kiss?
She just bites me.
Thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your favorite part of the video. It made you tremble in your boots. Thank you guys for the support, and we're going to be on to the next video.